Hello all you lovely ladies and everybody that's tuning into Glamorous Studio today. Well, we've done several basic videos over the years, but this time we thought we'll do a few videos that focus on color, a little bit of fun. Today in this video I'm going to feature a gorgeous pink, hot pink eyeliner, but the twist is that we're going to do it with a little bit of gloss. Well, a couple of things about using gloss on your eyes. For sure, it's high maintenance. So this is more for aspirants rather than people who wear makeup regularly. It's the kind of makeup that you have to maintain. There's nothing you can do about the creases that will appear in a glossy makeup. But like I've said in a few videos before, if you have the time to touch up your lips in public, why not your eyes in public? On a very basically done face, the thing with these kind of makeup is the skin has to stay real, so don't go too far out with your base. Enjoy your skin color, enjoy the texture of your skin, and not much blush either. I've already set her skin up for the rest of the makeup. I'm just focusing on her eyes today, and the color is going to be really hot and glossy. So I'm lining her eyes really close to the lash line. The thing with gel liners is that they tend to dry up really quickly. So you want to work along with each stroke. So first I'll draw the liner, then blend it immediately. I'm going to focus on this bit later. I would like to wing it out a little bit. Just coloring into the corner of her eye. I'm just going to soften the color a little bit. Add a little bit of color to the corner of the eye, just to tweak it, and you can create any shape you want. Right now I'm just working with a very regular winged look. Just blending that in. Try and achieve some amount of balance, but these kind of looks are quite grungy yet pop. So I think you can take liberties with this. But having said that, try and keep within a certain kind of, a design element or an element of style. You don't want to take it too far out, unless you don't mind pulling that off. Now using a softer blending brush, I'm just dabbing a little bit of the color onto the tip of the brush and softly blending it more. I'm keeping the base of the skin because I want the contrast between the skin and the color to come through. Just give everything a soft blend. So this is largely it. These gel colors really hold together really well on the skin, so there's very little chance of it getting disturbed. So the shape is going to stay intact, the texture is going to stay intact. Of course, now I'm going to move it around with a little bit of gloss, so that might be the point that you might want to watch. I'm going to show you where exactly to place the gloss so it has maximum benefit for a long time. So you can use Vaseline, and I think that's more easily accessible than a gloss, which can be quite runny. So you want to take a flat brush like this one and just take a small dab of Vaseline. You can also use your fingers, but the chances are with your fingers you may displace the product a little bit. I would recommend that you just take off a bit of the excess. You can always pat it on later. And then focus only on the skin area, the part of your eye that shows the skin, from the inside of your eye to the center of your lid. I won't take it too far out into the wings so it doesn't disturb the color too much or the texture. Then using the same round brush that I used earlier, rub off any excess color and remove the seam. Just blend it in so it has this whole creamy effect on the eyes. So I'm just tweaking to finish. Never mind the gloss, we can finish it at the end of the makeup. So if there's any place where you feel you need to increase the color or shape up a little bit, you can do it right now because it's easier now that some amount of gloss is on. Add a nude liner in the lower waterline. I would leave the lower lash line completely bare otherwise, because the focus is only on the eyes and it's a very soft, almost youthful but grungy colored look. Now, as a contrast to the eyes, I would like the lips to actually be quite bold, because the whole point of it is the use of color. I'm actually going to a very deep kind of wine mouth. I'm going to do a very shaped mouth, so this might take a while and a little bit of practice. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit, just to kind of finish off the look. I'm keeping the mouth quite matte, but there are really no rules. If you prefer to have a glossy mouth with this, it'll look amazing. If you prefer to have a nude mouth with this, that'll look great. So don't think too hard about how you're going to finish off this look. Make sure everything's very clean and very stylized. That's all that matters in a look like this. Now just for the final dab, I'm going to use a soft dab of a cream blush, because again the color focus need not be on the cheeks, it's mainly on the eyes and mouth. And I want to keep the skin texture quite soft, so I'm using a cream. As a final finishing to the makeup, just another dab of the Vaseline, tiniest amount, bang in the center of the lids. Don't worry so much about the creases, they actually quite look attractive in this kind of a makeup. It's not meant to be very tidy. Just well placed, that's all. There you go. That's your first attempt at very colored, very sexy makeup right there.